let's go with the original plan here.
Okay, I'll just zip up my
Okay.
jacket and stay back.
Before, I wanted to be an architect,
Okay, is it?
an artist,
Oh, it's recording. Okay, go ahead.
a poet and a writer. I wanted to be a career soldier. And here's a picture of my platoon, the Cheetahs. And that's me with almost a perfect salute, wearing a helmet. There is no such thing as a perfect salute. But my family were Prussian Teutonic Knights and Stuttmeisters, and there's something in the military genetics, with these people.
Where was it taken?
Oakland, in the Oakland Hills. So I got a little preface here. Just a couple of seconds here.
Don't make me laugh when I'm holding this. Oh, it's patent. It's patent, yep.
Rommel, and it was wise to do that.
Yep, it's patent. I recognize George Scott.
The Grass Bomb Wars. And I'm probably going to have to do this in a couple
Grass
of parts.
bomb?
Yes, a grass bomb is when you pick up you grab the grass, you pull it up, and there's earth on it, and you wad it up, and you make it to a round ball, and you throw it at your enemy. There was an art to this. Okay. Grass bomb wars. History will never tell who threw the first rock. No, that's not true. It was I who threw the first rock. And it wasn't a dirt clod. It was more than likely a piece of granite worn down on the edges as it sat in the prehistoric creek bed until it was raised several hundred feet when the Pacific tectonic plate made the Oakland Hills, where I lived with my gang, the Cheetahs. Before we were formed, there was no life, no drama, no hope, and magic. Our formation.
How old were you?
8 years old.
Yeah, that sounds right. Sounds right.
Look like it in the picture.
Let's just stick it. See, hold on. I was new to our formation. I was new to the neighborhood and ventured into the PG&E lot with my 2 future gang members, Tiny Tim and Little Robbie. We were minding our own business when 3 older big kids approached. They were a year older than me, and I was a year older than my companions. We tried to engage the strangers in fun having, but they chose to scowl at us. Who are you? This is our lot. Get off our lot. Sorry about that. I'm going to have to do another technique. Keep skipping down here. I'm having trouble scrolling down.
That's okay.
I was new to the neighborhood. Okay, I got that. All males are hardwired to utter these words and understand their meaning upon hearing these fighting words. Timmy Holman and Robbie Walton were being bullied by these older Nazi bastards. And seeing myself as a champion of the we people, I was not going to stand for it. We don't have to leave. It's a free country. We'll make you leave, was the retort of their mouthpiece, who I later called Malcolm the Crybaby, or Mommy's little boy. When they moved in for the kill, I picked up that infamous rock and threw it hard at the biggest kid. You always go for the big guy first. He turned his head to avoid my rock and it hit him hard in his left ear. Ow, that hurt. You hit me in my ear, you little bastard. And the Ugwump bent down to pick up his rock. In the coming years, I never learned the names of my rivals, but for one. For 4 long years, we waged warfare with the Ugwumps, as I called them. I loved to read old German fairy tales and watched every war movie I could on television. I had an imagination that would not quit, and I was fearless. I was also a born leader. I descended from Prussian warriors and Teutonic knights. Pick up some rocks and circle their left, men, quickly. My young troops couldn't believe the results of my orders. As the enemy wound up to throw their rocks, we moved out of their line of fire and were giving them hell on their right flank. We kept circling them like Indians. Being lowered to the ground, little Timmy and little Robbie were able to reload that much faster. Suddenly, the Ugwants broke rank and ran. They ran home to their mommies. I mean, this is pretty accurate. I'm telling you, this is what boys were up to. We let go a great cheer. We had the lot all to ourselves. There is no greater feeling to be had. Let's build the peace road and celebrate our victory over tyranny, I declared. The peacetime reconstruction plan was a work of art. We found an old barrel and broke it up. I designed our grass huts by flaring the wood slats, tying them at the top and covering them with grass. Oaken Barrel Village was one of the 7 wonders of my childhood. But then the Ugwops returned with more wamparoos. I needed more men if I was going to hold on to Cheetah sacred ground. When the Spencer twins, Tim and Judd, moved in, it was the answer to our prayers. We had twin friends. How cool is this? Spanky and his gang never had twins. I knew I was blessed. Here were twice the reinforcements any captain would ever hope for. They were inseparable. They fought in tandem. They watched each other's back. They were a human tank. Together, they were bigger than any of their biggest kids. I always held them in reserve, then moved them up our center. The twin attack left the Ugwants spellbound and confused. At this juncture, let me inform my reader there will never be days like these rock-throwing days today. Like these. Rock-throwing today will get you a free ride to Juvie Hall for assault. Today, the PG&E lot is surrounded by a high cyclone fence. Lawyers now rule the world. Everyone wants to avoid a lawsuit. Did some kid lose his eye again? Or was it another close call, another false alarm? Sure, we were wild children. We never went home unless we had to. We picked plums off the trees on the run as we crossed the Rhine or took the beach at Iwo Jima. We only went home to defend our families from kids with squirt guns and water balloons. Friendly water balloon fights during the hot summers were refreshing. However, I can't believe I unwound that garden hose, turned it on full blast, and chased the twins through their front door, down the hall, and into their bedroom where I squirted the bejesus out of them as they found sanctuary in the top bunk. We squealed with delight and almost pissed our pants. Then we got busy wiping up the water with dirty towels we got from the hamper. The twins slept in a bunk bed. I threw little pebbles at their window to wake them up almost every Saturday morning at dawn. I was a play demon. I loved to play. I was insane, and I loved to win. One morning, I lined up my wee men and gave them a name. From this day forward, we are the cheetahs. We are fast, faster than enemy. They cannot run fast enough away from us. We have rendered them crybabies. All they can do is cry. One Saturday that will go down in infamy, I was sick in bed with a cold and could not be with my men to finish the grand tunnel and cave project. Every red-blooded American boy is driven to build a tunnel that leads to a cave. Due to the threat of a cave-in, we began to round up boards to lay over one end of our 5-foot deep tunnel. From my sick bed, I had given my instructions. I issued myself a Purple Heart. Anyway, yeah, there's more of this. I'll probably have to read this in 3 parts.
Okay. That's great. I just remember my 2 brothers, and it's just like, that's it.
They were always at war with the little wood guns and stuff.
Building tunnels.
Cowboys and Indians.
Ours was war. We had war. Declare war. Is that your Purple Heart?
Yeah.